Congratulations, you have begun your education on sound money. So I want to put it to you this way. Picture yourself on a riverbank. The floodgates open and trillions of fiat dollars surge downstream. Prices are swept away, purchasing power eroded, the ground beneath you unstable. Yet gold and silver rise above the torrent, solid, immovable, immune. While paper currency is carried off, these metals give you firm footing. The call is simple. Shift your paradigm. Climb to the high ground of sound money that cannot be inflated away and safeguard both your wealth and your freedom. Now I'm going to give you some of that background so you understand it. Because when money was first created and sound money was used, well, we had a very strong foundation. These are the 4 pillars of money. This is the way it was sold to the public in the beginning, as a unit of account so that you can measure, as a medium of exchange for barter, as a fair unit of payment for fair payment today, and as a long-term store of value so that no matter when you use this money, you were always fairly paid for the labor that originally created it. Only gold meets all of these requirements, though many things have been tried. And what gold in the system actually does is it forces governments to have fiscal responsibility. What a concept. And it protects your purchasing power. But governments like to tax and spend, and so they put inflation into the system, and they created fiat money. And that fiat money mimics all of those other attributes of the fair money, sound money, except for the inflation piece. And that is by design. And they knew when they set up this system that people do not understand what sound money is. And the creator of Keynesian economics, which is what our foundation is based on today, by a continuing process of inflation, governments can confiscate secretly and unobserved an important part of the wealth of their citizens. And while the process impoverishes many, it actually enriches some. And that's why we have that K-shaped economy today. And you have to decide if that is okay with you. Because there have been over 4,800 currencies that no longer exist because they've been inflated away. Do you think the dollar is going to be any different? What is your personal experience? Because that's what we have. That is actually what we're going through right now. So the question is, will the dollar be next? And the answer is, it's already happening. When sound money became too expensive to create, they just go to cheaper money. So in 1965, they took silver out of our monetary system. And they did this by design. But here you are now learning about sound money that cannot be inflated away. And it's important for you to understand this because not all money is created equal. And not all dimes are created equal either. So prior to 1965, we actually had silver in our monetary system. Some of you may remember that. And then they brought in the fiat money, which looks the same on the outside. It's the same size. It has the same face value. And people think, oh, it's just the same. But the pre-65 dimes are all silver. Well, they're 90% silver. Whereas any dime that was created 65 or later is just junk. There is no silver in that at all. And so what I'm trying to show you here is that this silver preserves your purchasing power. And here's how you know what I'm saying is true. Because look at this food basket. You've been to the grocery store, and even the spot silver market that you hear about, well, you can see from this basket of food provided by the Bureau of Labor Statistics back in 1913 and that same basket today, that spot silver maintains your ability to purchase the same goods and services over time, when officially we only have 3 cents out of the original dollar's worth of purchasing power left. So please, I hope you can see that the reason why the government cannot inflate sound money away is because it's used in every sector of the global market. So it has full function and the broadest base of demand. And in the end of the day, this stuff is used in one place. This is used every place. Isn't that what you want to protect your financial future? How many times can you be lied to and you do not know the truth? But now you're beginning that journey. And if you'd like your own paradigm shift card, you can just give us a call or follow this link and you can get your own paradigm shift and also more information. Please call us today. Do yourself a favor. Educate yourself. We're here to be of service.